When you're buying a property or selling a property, the topic of Kitec Plumbing is important for all. So, whether you're hearing about this for the first time or just want to know more, stick around for the next few minutes as I will break down what it is and why it's important to have knowledge about it. Starting at the top, what is Kitec Plumbing? Kitec Plumbing is a type of piping system that was installed into many Toronto homes and condos between 1995 and 2007. At the time, it was marketed as a high quality alternative to traditional copper pipes that had benefits like flexibility, resistance to corrosion, and easy installation. The system is identified with bright colored pipes, blue for cold water, and orange for hot water, along with brass fittings. Now, unfortunately, what was once thought of as a great plumbing system turned out to be problematic. As it turned out, the materials used for the pipes and fittings had all kinds of issues. Number one, the pipes, which were made from a type of plastic with a thin aluminum layer, degraded over time, became brittle, and were therefore prone to bursting. Number two, the brass fittings that were used contained zinc, and when exposed to water, the zinc would sometimes leach out, causing a process called dezincification. Number three, the corrosion also caused a buildup inside the fittings, which reduced water flow. Number four, when the system was exposed to high temperatures above 77 degrees Celsius, which is common in some hot water systems, the pipes couldn't handle this heat and it would accelerate the material breakdown. And finally, number five, the aluminum layer within the pipes expanded and contracted under pressure, causing micro cracks over time. As you can imagine, ultimately these failures led to leaks, water damage, and even complete plumbing system breakdowns, and as a result, Kitec Plumbing was recalled, and there was even a class action lawsuit filed in 2009 that led to settlements for some affected homeowners. Given the widespread uses of this system and then its subsequent failure and recall, as a realtor, I need to know if a property my buyer client is interested in or a property that I'm hired to sell has Kitec Plumbing, as it generally affects the property's value and what clauses you will want to insert into the agreement. So, how can you tell if a home has Kitec Plumbing? Thankfully, it's not too hard to detect. You can look at the pipes under sinks, around the water heater, or around your laundry machine. As previously mentioned, Kitec pipes are often bright orange and blue, and you may also see the word Kitec or the letters KTC marked right on the pipes in blue or black ink or near fittings where pipes connect. And the fittings for the system were usually made of a yellow or gray brass. If you're unsure, you can always call a licensed plumber to inspect the system. If you confirm that a property you own or you want to own contains Kitec Plumbing, it's really important to replace it. Costs will vary depending on the size of your home and the scope of the work, but on average, remediation costs will range from $5,000 to $15,000 or more. As a word of caution, I would also be leery of having my clients buy a condo in a building that had Kitec Plumbing and didn't mandate all unit owners to remediate it. The reason for this is because even if you replace the plumbing in your own unit, if Kitec is still in the common elements of the building or even just in other units around you, there is still a chance that failure of those pipes will cause water damage in your unit. And if you live in a house, it may seem like an annoying, big expense, but replacing Kitec Plumbing can prevent costly water damage and make your home more appealing to buyers. Some insurance companies may even deny coverage if Kitec Plumbing is present, so it's worth addressing sooner rather than later. Ultimately, if you're buying or selling a home, especially one that was built between 1995 and 2007, be sure to ask about Kitec Plumbing to your realtor or certainly during the inspection process. And if you already own a home with Kitec, don't panic. Just take steps to replace it and protect your investment.